APC.
Hands down.
Number to PDP on behalf of Nigerians. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And God bless you.
Wike! Wike.
So reports reaching making the headlines now is that the presidential flag bearer of PDP, Atiku Abubakar, has picked the governor of Rivers State, Nyesom Wike, as his vice in the 2023 general election next year. Well, many believe that this is a good pick for Atiku Abubakar and of course PDP who wants to take over power from the ruling party APC. I don't know how good this will turn out to be, but looking at the personality of Nyesom Wike of Rivers State, some tweet on Twitter said that Atiku Wike is invincible. If Atiku has picked Wike as his running mate, it's a totally game over for APC. His reasons are this: Wike has active nationwide campaign structure. Wike has formidable war chest to finance election. Rivers State is the vote bank of the South. If that is true, I don't know, and I don't think that's even the case. But looking at Wike's campaign, strategy, the way he campaigned when he was, contesting for the ticket of PDP to represent them at the 2023 general election. As though he failed, Atiku won it. He said he wants power. He's the right man for the job. He's the right man to take power from APC. He's the right man to do this, to do that, power this, power that. Now, the ball is now in his court.
For you to remove this APC from power, see, my mother told me, when the madman flocks you, don't run. If you run, the madman will pursue you. If you flock you, take stick, but flog the madman. That the man will, this is very painful for me. Then the madman will start running. This APC, they require people too, who will tell them enough is enough. And I'm that person that can tell them enough is enough. We must take this power. Power, they know the dashable. Do you dash power? Power is what? Taking. I'm ready to take it for PDP. And I will take it. No, if you're running election, they need a dash power. Then they take power. All these people want the election. If they support me. To do what? I've come out. I'm going to take this power from APC back to PDP by the grace of God. God has given us what it is, and that's why God is making APC to make mistake every day. That is how you know God is with you. So I'm begging all of you here, Abamoro.
So reports reaching making the headlines now is that the presidential flag bearer of PDP, Atiku Abubakar, has picked the governor of Rivers State, Nyesom Wike, as his vice in the 2023 general election next year. Well, many believe that this is a good pick for Atiku Abubakar and of course PDP who wants to take over power from the ruling party APC. I don't know how good this will turn out to be, but looking at the personality of Nyesom Wike of Rivers State, some tweet on Twitter said that Atiku Wike is invincible. If Atiku has picked Wike as his running mate, it's a totally game over for APC. His reasons are this: Wike has active nationwide campaign structure. Wike has formidable war chest to finance election. Rivers State is the vote bank of the South. If that is true, I don't know, and I don't think that's even the case. But looking at Wike's campaign, strategy, the way he campaigned when he was, contesting for the ticket of PDP to represent them at the 2023 general election. As though he failed, Atiku won it. He said he wants power. He's the right man for the job. He's the right man to take power from APC. He's the right man to do this, to do that, power this, power that. Now the ball is now in his court. So I believe him merging with Atiku will be of course I believe for PDP and those who want PDP to win. I mean, it's a formidable force, yes. So all those power this, power that Wike have been talking about in his campaign in Neutral, power that I am the right man to get the job. When a madman, he said his mother told him that if a mad woman flogs you, when you run, the mad person will chase you again. But when the mad person flogs you, go back, take stick or cane, flog the mad person back. Of course, the madness will leave the mad person. So Wike Atiku ticket, how far can he go? Will they surely defeat, APC? Because I know APC, their strategy is always waiting for PDP to make their choice before they will make their own. And that's the strategy they started with, and they have continued with it. They waited for PDP to do their own convention and pick Atiku, and then they picked him. And up till now, APC is yet to announce, their own vice president. And now, because it's yet unconfirmed, I believe it's true because it's already trending and people are talking about it. If it is the truth, if it is true and it's confirmed that Nyesom Wike is the running mate of Atiku Abubakar, I tell you, from now to tomorrow, Tinubu will announce his own, because I gave them, I think, up to Friday this week to announce their running mate. That's it, guys. Do you think that Wike is a better running mate for Atiku Abubakar and the PDP? And do you think that Wike-Atiku combination is a good combination to take, power from the All Progressive Congress (APC)? Recall that the last general election, 2019, Atiku did not win convincingly in Adamawa State, his own state. And for him to be in the north and north votes to be shared. We have Kwapaso in the north, we have Atiku Abubakar in the north, so the votes definitely will be shared. But when you come to the west, like Yoruba land, Tinubu is really a big figurehead there, and he hasn't got many people. Like, he doesn't have any known contestant that's going to share votes with him. But when you come to the east, already P2B has taken a lot of votes from the east, and most people from the south also, of course, might be voting for P2B. So let's see. This election is unpredictable. We are going to see indeed who will win this presidential election next year, 2023. But my question remains this: Wike has talked so much about power, how he's strong, how he's able, he alone can take this power from APC. He has been engaged now. He's the vice president. He should now, deploy all that power, all that energy to ensure, because my own interest is to make sure that APC never rules Nigeria again. They didn't rule us well for 8 years. Then whosoever they are bringing, I don't care. This government shouldn't continue. So if Wike should deploy all that power, energy he is always talked about, he has always said during his campaign trail, let's see how far he'll go, whether he'll be able to take this power from APC. What do you have to say? Make it known in the comment section below. Thank you.